KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you how to make these amazing bacon chicken burgers. Sounds a bit weird? No, it's not. Alright, really easy to do. Let's get on with it. Alright, first thing I've got some fresh bread, and I don't have any hamburger buns. I'm going to make my own. So I've got a just a round cookie cutter, and I'm just going to use my largest one and cut out some nice big rounds of our bread. Now keep those crusts, put them aside. We're going to need those. So just keep cutting out. We need 4 slices of bread per burger. So take that into consideration. Alright, you don't have to do this step. This is just an innovative way how to make your own quasi hamburger bun. Alright, so here I've got my little food processor. I've all those little crusts and bits and pieces of bread that were left over. All I've done now, I've just torn that up just to make life a little bit easier on my little food processor. I'm just going to put some of that bread in, just like that. And all we're simply going to do is we're going to make up our own fresh breadcrumb. Okay, very easy to do. So pop those in. We're going to blitz those down for about 60 to 90 seconds or so until we've got a nice crumb that looks something like that. Okay, I'm going to put that into a separate bowl, just like that. And if you have any of this left over, put it to an airtight container and put it in the refrigerator. Again, into our food processor, 4 rashers of streaky bacon, American style bacon. If you don't have access to that, just use whatever bacon you can get your hands on, because everything is better with bacon. I'm simply just going to give that a good bit of a blitz up, basically mince up that bacon, right? Make it nice and fine. Right, if you want to leave it a bit chunky, you can, but I'm going to make it nice and fine. And I'm adding in 500 grams worth of chicken mince that I've just bought from my local supermarket. You can get it sometimes from your local butcher or specialty poultry shops. But just put your chicken mince in there, and that's a chicken thigh mince. Has more flavour, has a bit of fat in there as well, and that's another reason to add in the bacon, because it gives a little bit more fat, and fat is flavour. So we're just going to blitz that up just like that, really simply, and get everything combined and mixed together. Right, that's our first step of getting everything mixed. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make up a quick little barbecue sauce. Right, a little bit of Kewpie mayo. Right, use whatever mayo you like. A little bit of tomato sauce and a little bit of American style mustard. Quantities I'll leave up to you. You can see roughly what I've put in there. It's not a lot. Going to give that all a good stir, just like that, just with a knife, and that's going to make just a very basic hamburger sauce, which will taste absolutely amazing. Alright, so there we go. That's our sauce. We can put that aside until we're ready for it a little bit later on. Right, so our mix is going to be wet, and naturally chicken mince will be. So we're going to add in some of that breadcrumb, give that a bit of a mix through. I'm going to start adding in some mixed herbs, right? Just normal mixed herbs, a little bit of pepper, of course, and a little bit of salt to taste. And I'm also going to add in a little bit of garlic and onion powder, about a teaspoon's worth. Right? Give all again a little bit of a mix, stir, and get all those flavors combined. As you can see, that mixture has thickened up quite considerably by putting that breadcrumb in. Right, and now it's time to start making up our burgers. I'm just going to use a large ice cream scoop and make these into little balls on a baking tray, just like that, with a bit of baking paper underneath. So just keep working your way through the mixture, just like I'm doing right there. Really easy to do. Okay, and give yourself a little bit of space between each one. Right, so just keep working your way through the mixture, just like that. Alright, until they're all done. And what we're going to do now is we're going to make up our hamburger buns. As you can see, I've got my teppanyaki plate out. You can do this on the barbecue if you like. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dope one side of the bread with a bit of beaten egg. Alright, so we're just going to give that all a bit of a dab with the beaten egg, just like that. This is going to do 2 things. A, it's going to give it a little bit more texture to our bread, and the other thing too, it's going to help glue on top of that piece of bread. So we're going to use a double piece of bread to make it not as thick as a hamburger bun, but it'll make up quite a nice little almost French toasty type deal. Give them a turn over like that. Make sure the egg runs down onto the top of the bread that we just put together, and we're going to leave that sit for about 5 minutes or so, or until everything gets nice and melded together. A little bit of onion, just slice the way you want to. I'm going to put that straight down on top of the hot plate there. I'm also going to add in a few sliced mushrooms because I had a couple of those left over, and why not? Mushrooms always work good in a bit of a burger, and mushrooms and bacon always work together well. So we're just going to cook those off for a few minutes. Not going to take very long. Cook the onion to the way you like it. I like a little bit of a char, a little bit of caramelization on there, and my mushrooms, yep, I'm going to basically get those to about a level that I like, which is about that. So it's going to take you around about 2 to 3 minutes or so. And I'm not cooking this on a very high heat. I'm cooking on like a 3/4 heat on this thing. High heat on this is perfect for doing teppanyaki, but not so much for doing other things. So we're just going to remove everything off the hot plate, just like that. Very, very simple, very easy to do. And we're going to now start toasting off our little buns that we just made. So just going to put those down and wait till we get a little bit of colour, a little bit of toastage on them. Quite easy to do. It's not going to take very long at all. Just adjusting my heat as I go. That's the beautiful thing with using electricity. You can adjust the heat from time to time quite simply. And see, we've got a nice bit of brownage happening there. And if you're doing the barbecue, really keep an eye on them. They can get away from you very, very quickly. So it's going to make sure I've got some nice colour like that, and we can set those aside until we're ready to assemble our burgers. Alright, so that's our buns done, that's our toppings done. Now here we're going to start putting down those little balls of chicken and bacon that we just made. So we're just going to put those down, let them sit for a little bit of time to get a bit of a seal on there. Right, very, very simple to do. And as I said, if you're doing this on the barbecue, use a lower heat. Try not to do these hard and fast. They'll get away from you, and you won't get the inside cooked properly either. Alright, so just make sure we've got a little bit of space here and there, just like that. And if you haven't had bacon chicken burgers before, wow, they are fantastic. Right, we got a little bit of a sear, we give them a bit of a flip, and so like that. Give them a flip, and that way it won't stick to our spatula when we go to press them down. So we give it a bit of a seal, give it a flip, give it a press down, and make them into a burger. I'm not after a perfectly round looking McDonald's type hamburger. I'm after a real rustic type deal on these. Just a little bit easier, a little bit simpler, and yeah, it's low stress. That's what the whole idea of cooking with KP is. Alright, we're going to cook those off. They'll take around about 5 minutes or so. Make sure you've got an internal temperature of 74 degrees Celsius to be on the safe side. If you're not sure if they're cooked properly or not, we're going to put our barbecue sauce on our bun, just on the bottom, just like that. Really nice sauce, really simple, real classic flavours. Hope we can construct these up. A little bit of lettuce can go straight down if the lettuce wants to behave. Right, it goes down, really simple. A little bit more lettuce, okay, and put our burger down just like that. And how good does that look? With the bacon fat and bacon flavour in there. A few mushrooms if you like. If you don't want the mushrooms, don't add them. Add some tomato. It doesn't matter. Right, this is I'm showing you the basic technique. You design the way you want your burger, but this does work and does taste really, really good. And of course, as you can see, using my left hand, me and my MS, it does not work. Some of our onion on the top, just like that. And all we have to simply do now is put our crown on the burger, a little bit more of that sauce, of course, just like that. And Mrs. KP's on the other side of the kitchen with the deep fryer, getting me some nice fries so we can finish this off and serve it up and looking great. So there's our burger, serve it up with some fries, just like that. And there you go, you've got KP's Bacon Chicken Burgers. Love to see you try and make this one at home. Thank you so much for watching this video, really do appreciate it. If you like the video, hit that like button, it gives me confidence, should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. We are trying to get the name of KP's Kingdom out there. Hit that notifications bell, you'll be notified every time a new video goes up. Please leave a comment. Love reading, love responding to them. In the meantime, another little fast food hack, something a little bit different, just like this one. Well, you need to come and join the family, my family. Hit that subscribe button. You never miss another one of my videos again. Off to eat my bacon chicken burgers, and I will catch you next time. Bye.